And you are taking a live look over Lake Travis this morning. Boat rental shops say they are prepared for some heavy traffic despite lower lake levels. It's been tough out there with that drought, so they're hoping to get some customers in. Blake Dickinson with Centex Boat Rentals says they are booked all Saturday and Sunday, with a lot of people renting from out of state.
Excited to get out here and see the scenery, and they're always surprised by the weather and the water temp.
Other outdoor businesses like Lake Travis Zipline Adventures say they are expecting a good turnout as well.
Well, people need to be safe on the water this weekend with the lower lake levels.
Absolutely. There's a lot to keep in mind. KVUE's Pamela Comme is out on a boat right now with what you need to know to stay safe on the lakes this Memorial Day weekend. Good morning, Pamela.
Good morning, Hannah. Rob, well, we're on a boat in the middle of Lake Travis. A beautiful morning, the sun's coming up, and I think we're the only boat on the lake right now. So really just a lot to soak in, a lot to enjoy. But for people coming out later this week and into Memorial Day weekend, you know, there are a couple of things you should keep in mind because lake levels are so low. And I'm actually joined by Bill with Freedom Boat Club to tell us a little bit about just like the challenges people might run into when coming into the lake.
So the lake right now is about 42 feet low. You can see from the background where the water level should be. So the challenges that you're going to face are just like the places that you used to go are going to look a little different because the water level has changed, which means there might be some new things under the surface. So you need to watch out for trees, shrubbery. There's lines coming off from the docks that you'll sometimes get tangled up in if you anchor. And so those are good things to kind of keep in mind as you're pulling into a cove and anchoring.
Yeah, and are there any watercraft that are not allowed on Lake Travis or Lake Austin?
So on Lake Travis, there's no restrictions. On the holiday weekends on Lake Austin, they do restrict jet skis, so personal watercraft are not allowed. I wish they would do it on Lake Travis as well because it gets a little hectic on the lakes and it would be safer not to have as many jet skis scooting around.
Right, and then when people are out and jumping into the water, is there anything they should watch out for or keep in mind, you know, because of the low lake levels and things like that?
There's nothing really to be concerned about unless you're really far back into a cove. Be aware that if you do jump into the water, that you don't want to dive all the way down because there's a lot of things on the bottom that could entangle you. So don't dive all the way to the bottom of the lake.
Right, and then any other safety tips people should keep in mind this weekend?
So just to be really safe, so if you're pulling skiers or tubers, you know, one thing to really keep in mind is that you're always going to want to approach and make sure that you can see them from the driver's side seat, so that you're looking out and they're 10 to 15 feet away from you from this side of the boat, and you're not guessing where they are from the other side.
Yeah, very good tip. If you have guests, keep an eye on them on the driver's side of the boat.
Yes.
All right, something really good to know. Thanks so much for your time, and I appreciate you for having us out here this morning. We're going to keep enjoying this beautiful sunrise and this view out on the boat. I'll take it back over to you guys.